And welcome back to the Taiwan Open of Surfing. We are about to start the final between Lindsay Steinreide and Honolulu Bloomfield. We will determine the world champion. So the top, look at the display right now, top scores. Chloe Calmon in round one got a 9.57. Lindsay Steinreide in the semifinal, a 9.53. So she's in form in a semifinal, throwing that number up, and Honolulu Bloomfield's the fifth highest score, an 8.33. So looking at the graphic, Lindsay Steinreide is feeling like the favorite. Back after we finish with her, as Honolulu answers back right away with another super long committed nose ride, 5 to 10 to 5. Again, 5 to 10. Oh man, is this going to be an amazing final. Look at that cutback, tight in the pocket of the wave, a lot of power there. I would say Lindsay Steinreide looked like the favorite through the day, but as Will said, Honolulu's energy has been boosting her. It's been going up, and now we have a bit of a paddle battle. Here we go. These athletes have had a lot of heats today. Honolulu has had one less. So look at the start of this wave, the way she's setting it up, with a left go right, allowing her to position for this nose ride in the really steep critical section of the wave. There's the 5, holding it, really smooth and composed. There's a nice 10, back to 5. Only taking one step back because she knew she had another great nose riding opportunity there. Big carving cutback, rail turn, commitment, power in the critical section of the wave. It's everything. All right, we're going to go to Sam on the beach with the Lindsay team contingent. Sam, what have you got for us?
So I'm here with some of the competitors. I got some of the Peruvians. I got Lucas, I got Maria, I got Antoine, I got Piccolo, I got Emilienne, and I'm going to come and talk to Edward. Edward, tell me a little bit about how Lindsay's doing out there in the final.
She's doing really good. She just got a good score for the opening ride, so that's good.
And how has she been feeling today? You know, she looks super relaxed. You know, amazing footwork control. She really looks like she's on top of her game today.
Yes, she's definitely on top of her game, and hopefully it will keep going. And so we are just supporting her as much as possible.
So what an exciting day it is out here. 25 minutes on the clock, waiting for a score to come through for last of Lindsay. It's not going to touch what came through for last of Honolulu, but it's going to be a good one. So we'll bring you back to that one. But first, we are going to go down to a live interview with our mayor, Justin.
So I'm here with Justin Wang, one of the most important people here. And first of all, a massive thank you for bringing this event. What does it mean to be sitting here with the audience watching the best women in the world crowning a women's world longboard champion?
Oh, it's so exciting. I never dreamed of being able to do this, watching the final of the world's top competition right here at Taidong. So exciting, yeah.
And what about all the young Taiwanese surfers watching this? What would be your advice to them of how to get into surfing and perhaps be flying the flag to win a world title for Taiwan in the future?
I think this ought to be so inspiring for them. As a matter of fact, my understanding is because of Taidong's hosting this WSL events, over the last 5 years, we are able to encourage many of our youngsters to get more enthusiastic about surfing, and that because they are able to watch and participate, and that helps their skills also to improve.
Well, Justin, we are loving being here. Thanks for having us. The conditions are world class. I've been watching and competing in longboarding for many years, and I've never seen a women's world longboard final like this. So how pleased are you about the conditions we've got?
Well, I only know that we're good from you guys, you know. Over the years, I keep getting positive feedbacks from the servers, and I think that's very encouraging for us. And of course, we wanted to get even better. Not just the waves. I know our waves are good, but we wanted make sure that the entire surrounding, all the good things about Taidong can be presented to the surfers from all over the world.
Well, thanks for having us, Justin. It's really great to see you here watching the action. Looking forward to seeing who's going to be the 2017 Women's World Longboard Champion.
Well, I want to also take this opportunity to welcome all the spectators, all the surfers from all over the world. If you haven't been in Taidong Jinzun yet, you're out to make the plan to come here.
Put it on your bucket list. Come to Taiwan. I'm going to hand back to Shannon and Wingner in the booth.
Thank you for that, Sam, and thank you so much for that, Governor Justin Wong. And I will have to agree with him 100%. If you are looking for a very different surf experience, and different in the sense that warm water, great surf, no crowds, none of the crowds that we're usually used to in a situation like this. Seasoned competitor.
You're one of those well-seasoned competitors.
Thank you.
Showing that.
I could be over-seasoned at this point.
Okay, that's good enough.
All right, here we
We'll
go.
use that
There's
term.
20 minutes left in this heat. Honolulu Bloomfield with two incredible scores, an 8.83, her opening wave, backed up with an incredible 9.77. Lindsay Steinreity, first wave of the heat, 8.67, incredible score, backing it with a 7.27. With almost 16 points, she's in second place and needs a 9.93. I mean, it's insanity how great the conditions are, how amazing the surfing is, and what a wonderful display of the art of longboarding.
We are so blessed to be out here. There's that beautiful drone footage with the mountain range behind us. So that sun has dropped below the mountains, which is probably really nice. No glaring sun in the eyes of those girls in the lineup as they check back on the priority board, as they maybe look for Honolulu for her dad, Lindsay maybe for Edward or someone else on the beach, giving them a little bit of maybe some pointers on where to sit in the lineup. There is a beautiful set coming through. You can see the girls turning here.
Priority with Hano in blue, so she's going to get this wave, setting it up again. Another 5 there. There's a 10. Very composed. She's so comfortable in these bigger waves with the speed and the power. I think she's showing a little bit of that, growing up in Hawaii, feels like the North Shore, feels like a day at Haleiwa or a big day at Chun's. She's just so casual and relaxed for being such a young surfer. And it's just amazing. And Lindsay Steinreity is going to be answering back. These sets have had 2 or 3 waves in them, so it's one after another. The scores are going to be coming in. Look at that long hang 5. Smooth, controlled, very critical part of the wave. Sweeping cut back, big roundhouse into the whitewater. That was really smooth. Let's see if she can ride out of it. That's when that wave gets in the deep part. So there's not even any energy to go down with this. The whole thing is dissolving into the deep channel. We'll get a replay of Lindsay's wave from the takeoff as we get a look back as those beautiful clouds come in over the top of the mountains. This Taidong region is just gorgeous. Jinzu Harbor, what a phenomenal surfing destination. The water is 80, air temperature about 85, and now with these clouds, it's really lovely out there. Boy, it would be a treat to jump back in the water. So we see Lindsay set hers up. A little quick left, go right, sets up this nose ride. There's a 5. Just composed, holding it clean, very steep, critical part of the wave. But you can see that this wave has got a lot of whitewater in the face. That's from Hano's wave. That was the bigger wave out of this set, and that's going to allow perhaps a higher scoring potential for Hano. Hano is looking to drop. Here's the replay. Here's Hano's wave. Nice 5, nice 10. Look how big the face of that wave is. As she goes down around that section, it's a foot or 2 overhead. Then she'll get a big carving rebound off the whitewater there. So I think Lindsay's cut back into the whitewater was a little stronger, but Hano's wave itself and nose riding potential was better than Lindsay's. So it'll be a couple minutes till we get a score in here, but what a great exchange.
This is absolutely incredible. There's that aerial image once again. Looks like Hano might be up and riding on a little insider. Sorry, this is the replay. So that's the aerial replay. Beautiful nose ride we saw from the takeoff. Goes in for that big roundhouse snap into the pocket, bounces off the foam. She's going to continue going into the inside. As you can see, that stunning landscape all around. A little bit of clouds right over the landmass, but out to sea, it is clear horizons. As Hano rides all the way into the shoreline, you can see there's a lot of people on the beach.
And it's affordable. I mean, that's the other thing. We joke about it among ourselves. We haven't really talked about it, but the food is super affordable here. It's amazing. I mean, we eat for pennies on the dollar compared to at home. And I mean, look at that beautiful coastline. Look at the event site. Look at the
tetrapods.
Tetrapods. I love the
those
tetrapods.
Hectic tetrapods, man. You don't want to smash your board up against those, but thankfully there is usually a little bit of cobblestones putting some space in there. There is a road also that runs right on the edge of the mountains between the sea and the mountains there. So you can take that coastal road all the way up north to Taipei. My husband and I drove down there last week coming through. We flew into Taipei, borrowed some amazing friends' cars, Robinsons. Thanks so much, guys, for that one. took a road trip down here. We're kind of hopeful that we wrap up the men's event tomorrow maybe, or the next day, so that it gives us a few days before we fly out on Monday to just take a little road trip up the coast, search for some different waves, find some cool accommodation, and see what else this country has on offer. But where we are right now with 7 minutes to go, less than 7 minutes on the clock.
Set wave comes through with 5 seconds left.
Will
she get to her feet?
So
She's on her feet.
Up. So this wave will be a scoring wave. Goes straight to that nose. Beautiful hang 5. Looks like it's shutting down on her just a little bit. Looks for the second nose ride. Can she get there? She gets there. She connects that section into the next one.
Super long 5.
Beautiful.
Cross-stepping footwork back. Beautiful turn. All the composure that we've come to expect from Lindsey Steinreide from the United States, needing a 9.93. And I think even Lindsey knows that wave doesn't have it. As Hano comes in, you can see her blow out her cheeks there. I mean, she is just so relaxed. She's so happy. I don't think it's registered with her yet. She just won the WSL Longboard Championships. Congratulations. That was an amazing performance.
So back-to-back wins for Honolulu Bloomfield here in Jinsun Harbor in Taidong, Taiwan. She won the LQS here last year. She is now the world champion. She is going to be on fire.
Oh, that is so exciting. She's coming into the cobbles there. We see Ned Snow. We see her. We see the boys coming down to greet her. Fantastic.
You see Dad there just
Connie
in the background.
Stewart.
He's just kind of hanging back. They've got her little cap on there as all those photos are taken. O'Neill, her sponsor, thanks so much for getting behind Honolulu Bloomfield, that Peter White Classic Malibu board. There she is, that leash still attached to her foot. She's walking up. She just doesn't even know what's happened.
Oh, that is fantastic, as we'll catch her coming up the rocks. Dad holding the board. She's getting the chair up the top of the cobbles here. Ned and Connie carrying her up there.
Wow, great to see that reception from the rest of those competitors.
All right, yeah, being cheered, being chaired. There's past world champion Tori Gilkerson cheering her on up the beach there. Oh, fantastic. We love it. Congratulations, Honolulu. A
So look at that.
9.77 and an 8.83.
If we'd blown the horn after 10 minutes, she would have won it. I think even 8 minutes, actually. 8 minutes in, she'd had those 2 excellent scores. There we go. Everyone's around. We are going to have some major celebrations here tonight in Jinsun Harbor in Taitung. The boys cheering her up with everyone else around that board up behind her. So many spectators here to watch. This is a really, really exciting moment, crowning a brand new world champion.
It was a fantastic display of surfing. The boys drop her on the podium there.
Her feet never even touch the sand.
Oh, congratulations, Hano. The boys up above spraying her with beer. She's like, what's going on? I didn't think it was raining.
So great. I love her innocence. You know, she's just a grommet out there. Her dad's coaching advice to her was to go out and relax and have fun, and look at what it got her.
Yeah. We love seeing it. That classic Malibu board. Great work, Honolulu Bloomfield. Congratulations. And a great surfing performance.
So this is the dress rehearsal, but winning the Taiwan Open of Surfing, Honolulu Bloomfield, and raising that WSL Women's World Longboard title, our young Hawaiian from Oahu, Honolulu Bloomfield. Woo!
But we are going to recap the entire event. Please join us tomorrow as we start up again with the men. So the highlights from today, highlights from the final, coming to you right now from the Taiwan Open of Surfing.
We've been chasing sunrise all night, and it feels right. Then we're gonna escalate. I can see the look in your eyes, like a bright fire. I can feel you resonate. I can feel you resonate. I can feel you resonate. I can see the look in your eyes, like a bright fire. I can feel you resonate. You got the power growing in your heart when you light it up. I can feel you resonate. That little something makes your fire start when you light it up. but it can't last. Yeah, we can't accelerate forever. You can run away from your past, but you can't fight it. Yeah, we gotta elevate.